Hello dear hiking, skiing and climbing friends, my name is Hendrik and today I want to review the Klättermusen Ull Blot backpack. Let's dive right in. A quick disclaimer again, I got this backpack for free from Klättermusen but with no strings attached, and they told me I can do with it what I want. Klättermusen market this backpack as a ski mountaineering backpack, so for alpine adventures where you might carry your skis into the mountains, and if you for example want to ski down cool walls or stuff like that. Also you can go ice climbing with it, and all of that explains the rather streamlined design of this pack. There's no outside pockets whatsoever except this one little hip belt pocket that I never have used. So let's start off with the things I do not like about this backpack. So first off, I rarely have used the hip belt. For skiing I always felt like I'm better off without using it, and maybe it is more for the people that use it for climbing so that it stays closer to your body and doesn't like flap around when you're on an overhang or something like that. But for my skiing I didn't find it useful. Also, this hip belt pocket that is on it I never have used. Another thing I do not like is the accessibility of the avalanche kit on the inside of the backpack. There's an avalanche pocket on the inside of the bag, so for your probe and for your shovel, but you need to access it via the drawstring and hook closure on top. And in my opinion that's a bit too fiddly in emergency situations where you want to have something really quick and fast. I do understand why they went that way. They wanted to keep this clean, but why did they then put all these strings over here? But yeah, it's their look. I would have wished for a quicker way to access it. Maybe just a really big zipper over here that you can from the front access the avalanche kit really quickly and efficiently. Now I have to say from the beginning I didn't really want to like this backpack. I have so many backpacks and I didn't really feel like I want to have another backpack, especially another backpack for skiing. But then I have really enjoyed using this pack, and one of the main reasons is this really big zipper on the side. Zippers on backpacks is something I also generally really not like, so for something like this to convince me it must be really good. I really like it because very quick access to my water bottle. I use this for example on the Heta Palas trail and also when I was skiing in Ruka, so it's really quick to take your water bottle, drink and put it back on, a lot faster and more comfortable than going via the drawstring closure. The other and probably even more important thing is I could easily have the big camera, the one I'm now filming of, in here and get really fast access to it. So as a photographer, getting fast access to my camera is essential, and this has been absolutely fantastic. I really loved it. It worked so well. Take the camera out via the zipper, compose and take the image, and then just put the camera bag in and close the zipper. Really fast, really easy, and something that I really liked a lot. Now these side compression straps, I haven't used them that much. They're there for carrying skis. I will show you how in a moment. I used this also actually on the Heta Palas trail when the hills were too steep, and I just slide the skis in there and walked the hill up because it was easier. Other than that, a super easy, lightweight, comfortable and streamlined pack that has been really good on my trips. I'm not yet sure how it will fit in on 100% ski touring trips, so now I used it on like ski trekking trips and on resort skiing trips where safety in the form of an avalanche airbag isn't essential because I can mitigate the risk by skiing where I know it is safe. But just for this kind of activities like ski trekking, skiing in the resort, really safe ski touring, ski mountaineering, this pack could really be a great fit if you're in the market for one. So it isn't cheap at 340 euros, but as I said in my initial video, it's made out of recycled materials, has Kevlar reinforcements, and it gets repaired under warranty from Klättermusen. So this is a pack that should last you really, really long. Another thing I really liked is the really big handle here, so that you can hold it very easily or hang it in the cottage, in one of the huts that I was on, for example, very nicely on the wall or next to the fireplace, and you can just fish out your stuff. It's super nice to have this kind of really big loops for holding the backpack. It's a lot better than those tiny loops that a lot of other backpacks come with. Also, this snow shedding bag, it worked so la. The snow doesn't really stick to it, but it really also depends on the weather. So in this kind of very sunny and warm weather with very moist and sticky snow, the snow sticks to it, but then you can just brush it off rather easy enough. So this is how the backpack looks with the skis on and the hip belt closed. And it also has this sternum strap, which is very light, but it's also something I really haven't used. Simply, I'm usually carrying so light loads in here, even with this heavy camera that I'm filming on right now, that I don't feel that I need this pulling it towards my back that the sternum strap and the hip belt would provide. As you can see, you can strap the skis very, very tightly to the backpack, and it is a very comfortable carrying feeling, and you have the feeling that they're not pulling you back and that you're really able to climb with the skis on this backpack. Probably no overhangs, but then who would be so stupid to climb overhangs with skis in winter, right? Something that I also really appreciate on this backpack is that Klättermusen has put on all these straps these small elastic bands, which helps you to like not have the bands of your hip belt like dangle around your knees, but that you're just able to very nicely and cleanly store them out of the way. That's some design feature that I really appreciate, and that shows me that they are paying attention to details, and that's a detail I really value too. So even with the hip belt open, carrying these skis like this isn't uncomfortable. I don't have the feeling that the skis are pulling the backpack and me towards the back. It's very close towards the front, towards my back feeling. It's very comfortable for walking. The hip belt, it is a good design, but I do think you need to really have your gloves off to be able to easily close it and open it. At least for me, with thick gloves, it was close to impossible. And this cute little sternum strap, it does the job very well, but then, as I said, I barely use these because the shoulder straps are super comfortable, very good design. Even on long days, they don't bother me, they don't cut into my shoulders or anywhere else. They are just really, really good. Alright, let's take a quick look what I carry usually on a day out in the mountains or on the slopes in my backpack. I'm taking off the skis again. Alright, so in my backpack, as you saw earlier, my water bottle, quick and easy to access, then a camera. I also usually had some extra camera gear in here, like a spare battery or two, or the microphone and the remote that I now have on that camera. And then I have always at least one spare pair of gloves, so these are my really warm and puffy gloves. And then I also have a really warm and puffy down jacket. In In addition to that, there also would be still a couple of snacks like a bar or something like that. So this is all super quick and easy to access via the side zipper, so that I don't even need to bother with the drawstring and hook closure here on top. But to access that, it's easy enough to open it quickly. It has these two big holes over here with which it is very quick and easy to open the drawstring. Then here on the inside we have the avalanche kit pocket, where you've got your probe and your shovel. This is a pretty big pocket, so you could fit even bigger probes and shovels in there. The question just is, how easy is it to access this in a case of emergency? Then over here in the back there's also still this little zippered valuables pocket. Over there I kept my notebook, avalanche information card, sunglasses and other things that I don't want to get lost, like my wallet and my key. I really found this a really good pocket. It's pretty spacious. I could put a lot of stuff in there, and it helps me keep the pack organized, which is a feature I really appreciate. Oh, and here you see two other things I also always have in the pack: my headlamp and a knife. So with all these things inside of the pack, there still was a lot of extra space. As I was skiing with my son in Ruka, I also carried for him a spare pair of gloves and a spare jacket in case he gets cold inside of here, and also drinks for him. And then I still had space left. So it is, with 30 liters, really big backpack, and I really liked it. So as you saw, quick and easy to pack. Then you just pull it closed, and then you can wrap it and close it. This has a lot of space, so I really could go really far up if I would need to have a lot of stuff in there. The backpack also has been 100% water resistant or waterproof for me, and I've been in some very wet, snowy days with it, and it has never been letting any moisture through to the inside and the content on the inside. So I really enjoyed that too, that I know that my stuff on the inside stays dry and safe from snow, rain or moisture in general. So the bottom line is the Klättermusen Ull Blot ski mountaineering backpack is really comfortable. It's lightweight enough that it really doesn't bother me when I'm on a long day on the slopes or ski trekking or ski touring in the mountains. There's a little bit of things that I don't like so much, for example the accessibility of the avalanche gear pocket, but other than this, it has been a really great backpack that I have enjoyed using a lot. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then leave a thumbs up, as it really makes a difference. Questions? Leave them in the comments, and remember, life is better outside. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.